Looking back. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to RRF1. Oh my god, I've left the tablet volume on. I've ruined the intro again, guys. Welcome back to Thursday League. And I'm literally so unorganised at the moment. Right, okay. But for the third time, welcome back. Positively glad, back on live stream. After our incredible classic race last night where we had a fake celebrity involved. We've got the real celebrities here, ladies and gentlemen. We are back, of course, with RRF1 Thursday Night League. Round number 4, we are at the Austrian Grand Prix, and we have a full complement, nearly a full complement, 18 drivers with 2 reserves. We are at Monza. God, what did I say?
Austria.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. I wish we were at fucking Austria. Guys, you can tell I've been in bed all day. Right, okay, we're at Monza then, thanks Wyburn, for fuck's sake. And we've got ourselves 18 drivers. We've got ourselves Sneaky, we've got Liam Hartman, Dartmark, Forrester, Jono, Stocky, Dolby, Bish, Shiny Shoes, Jock, Raikkonen Forever, Soljan on reserve, Rashi, Twisted, Skillian, Rara, Iroh, Schumacher on reserve, and King Chris. And we've got myself and Rara on commentator. I've actually picked up 16 followers since the previous stream.
I'm not Rara!
I said Rara. Right, okay, give me a second. Right, Wipes. I've got a cure for this.
Okay. What is your cure?
That.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Let's get back on. Guys, forgive me. I've been in all day. Yeah, but let's get some good things. We've got ourselves Psycho Elite here, welcoming Kieran to the stream. Total followers after last session 2, but I've actually gained another 18 followers tonight, guys. We've hit the 900 mark. Thank you so much, everybody, for following this channel. We're on board with Rashi, then I've got that name right for once. So myself and Rara Wyburn are going to be on commentary tonight, folks. 18 people, so of course, Wybes, that's 3 people. Going to be eliminated from Q1. Based on this, though, mate, what are we looking forward to tonight, other than me actually getting someone's name fucking right for once?
Well, I'm hoping that eventually you'll get the name right at some point. Chris hasn't got it right in his car because he's in the Renault. He's going to be deeply depressed with himself about that.
Jockey in the chat, wankers, getting straight on board. Why has he put stars there? Put the fucking full swear word in, for fuck's sake. Chris has the wrong car. No worries, that's absolutely fine. Dartmark's going to be very unhappy with him. Imagine if he makes Raikkonen Forever double stack. That would be quite embarrassing, wouldn't it? So we've already got a lap time being set here, Webs. I've actually got your name right this time. We come straight in with 1 minute 20.8. Nice bank a lap there. I believe Sneaky is coming around next and goes in with a 20.08 tenths of a second quicker. We've got a Red Bull, I believe that is of Skillian starting his hot lap. Mercedes coming round. That is Twisted, invalidated, mate. The other Red Bull of Jan coming back into the pits. Renault, I believe that is Raikkonen Forever comes through. Invalidated. We've got a Haas coming through, Forrester outlap, and an Alfa Romeo then of, I believe that is Stocky 1 minute 22.8 on the mediums. Interesting choice for Q1 though, of course. Wibs, what are we looking out for on this track then, mate? Obviously now we're kind of a little bit more free flowing. Obviously I've gone over my absolute intro killing stream opener, which I seem to do very often.
I thought it was very impressive, mate. How you got so many things wrong. I found it takes a great deal of talent. But no, round here, it's the second chicane which niggles you at times with a sausage curb on the inside and a Scari, the exit, because if you bounce off that curb, it will send you into a wall.
Look how many people over the early start builders. Yes, sorry, mate. I invited you a couple of times, mate. I do apologise. I found out just after that you had an early start, mate. Don't worry about it, man. We got Sol Jan covering for you. Jan had himself a very, very good P3 in the Monday night race, mate. So hopefully, you never know, be able to pick up Red Bull some good points in your absence, mate. Hopefully, we'll be seeing you back next week for Canada. Good luck in that race. Right, okay. Sol Jan coming across the line, P2, 1 at 20.7, 7 tenths off Sneaky at the moment. I believe that is Twisted coming round then for his second lap. No, he's not. He's coming into the pits. These guys will set themselves up for 1 lap. Raikkonen. 21.6. Okay. Good little start for Raikkonen. We've got the other Haas then. I believe that is a Forrester coming round on the hard tyres. 1 minute 25, that's a sight lap, surely. We've got Stocky coming around on the medium tyres. He comes into the pit stall. So the other Toro Rosso then of Dolby. Now, Dolby's had a very, very good week, hasn't he, mate? Especially in the F2. Top job there by Dolby. And a 1 minute 22.26 temps off Raikkonen. There we go.
We've got Rara coming down towards Parabolica and Shiny Shoes coming round.
Shiny Shoes. I don't know. Oh dear.
He's
that's the first casualty of war with half a wing. He's got half a wing, mate. That's
nice.
Yeah, but the ideal scenario.
No, that's not ideal.
Could have given a new design.
Rara.
20.4, very nice then. And Bish 20.5. So Racing Point's doing very well so far. Sneaky currently 4 tenths of a second. He's the man to beat, Wipes. He's the guy to beat. Sneaky has had a fantastic start.
Irel Schumacher is going to be the bloke to beat tonight. I'm sorry to say. And Jockey is another one because he is very, very quick around here.
Jockey, I'd probably say he's the most improved driver since the whole rebranding of RRF1. Even including a lot of people in here.
Yeah, no, definitely. He's stopped so many of the little errors that he was making a lot, obviously, through the last season. And even
is this when we watch him explode in the next couple of minutes?
We've cursed him now. He's screwed.
Mate, we are the ultimate fucking curse jobs. Forrester invalidates his second lap. Not good for Forrester. Forrester had a few bad runs here, hasn't he, in qualifying at least. Speaking of mate Jockey, I believe he's one of the next cars round. I'm not sure who else is coming around. Dolby 22.2 doesn't improve that lap.
Forrester needs to get out of the way. But I think Forrester's on a lap as well. This is going to hurt Jock.
Bloody hell, follows coming everywhere. Shadow Viper, thank you very much for the follow. We've got Pops 10k. Bloody hell, we've gained 19 followers in this stream, guys, pretty much. Obviously, been a very, very busy time on Twitch, of course. Lots of people following, lots of people getting involved in the community now. I guess something good did come out of last night.
Well, no, I think though, buddy, I think it's that people have got nothing else to do.
I love it. I fucking love it, mate. It's fucking brilliant. Well, it's not. It's a really horrible situation, but for me, it's fucking brilliant. For us. I believe the Red Bull come around. That's Skillian.
He's on the hard.
Coming out. Oh, Jockey is caught right up to the back of Forrester.
Oh, Forrester.
Oh dear. Oh, not the right way to get around that corner, in fairness.
Get out of the way.
Sorry.
Oh, well done. Well done.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Morning. Skillian goes in with a 22.9.
I think Forrester was waiting to see where his car landed, instead of trying to power the throttle on, and obviously cause himself to do a donut or anything like that. I think he swayed for his car to stop dead, so he could just move out of the way and pull straight off.
Rather than I get what you mean, like having full control over it, rather than kind of in the end exploding. Really, Chris come around. Here we go.
Here comes. Oh, he's Nick Sixth.
Jockey, by the way, got second as well, so you exactly Nick sixth. Interesting. Well, what? I love the terminology there. Very targeted literature there, mate. I like them odds. Stocky started that lap, and Chris flicking the back end up very nicely. So McLaren come round. That's Liam Hardman. He had himself a good classics race last night, mate, didn't he? He was right up there pretty much the entirety of the Grand Prix. I mean, I didn't see him at all. I was down in P11 and exploded casually. So I love how Twitch is saying we've got 4 viewers and I've counted 12 names. Good effort, people. Liam 20.7 right between them. Yeah, fuck Twitch. Probably should show a bit more respect to the brand I use.
Yeah, my Twitch
there we go, it's just updated. 2012, mate, if I had 2,012 viewers doing this, I'd fucking retire, mate, I tell you. I'd fucking retire now. Just going back into the pits.
We've got Twisted coming. Oh no, he's bowed out of his lap, so he's going again.
Twisted running on no ERS at the moment. So obviously, as we said, the bottom 3 cars going out. King Chris is dead. King Chris, that is not. No. Oh dear. Oh well, facing the wrong way there isn't really going to get you in the good books of the fans. He's in a Renault, mate.
No, I was on the map to see how he'd actually spun. I was looking for the Williams.
Ascari on an in-lap.
Ouch! He's just said.
Not the best optimal stock. He's come into the pits, so he's bailed out on the lap, which means Dark Mark coming around. He's on an out lap. So Mark himself has had a very, very kind of not a very nice night, Mark. Hopefully everything's going to get better, matey. Very, very well family related, mate. So I'm not going to go into big great details, but on that Shadow Viper, don't do that. Don't do that, Seth. No, Viper, that wouldn't be the optimal way for him to go around on Saturday. In fairness, it's not advisable.
I don't think he can do that Ascari in an F2 car, considering we're at Monaco.
Oh no, I forgot to hit that. Fuck. Oh no.
Oh, Chinese shoes, 23A.
Chinese shoes, yep. Get himself in there. Well, mate, everyone has to now be at 20.8, don't they, to assure King Chris gets knocked out and know the casualties.
Got a lovely car off Shane now.
Johnny just needs to keep it.
Well
Bloody hell.
Great save there.
Got ourselves a better camera angle there. So King Chris will be having the long wait now, mate, around about half an hour then, well, a bit longer than half an hour, isn't it, obviously, till he gets himself back on track. He'll be starting a guaranteed P15 in Imagine. I'm not sure everyone's going to be beating that 1 minute 20.8 here. So Jono comes round then, and he gets the top. Bloody hell, I thought he was going to follow Shane into the pits. That would have been humorous. Jono P3.
Oh.
Good luck, Jono. And himself a very interesting end to Brazil, of course. Oh, Forrester's on an outlap. Dark Mark, I believe it is. Chris would have been in the Williams. And we've got Marky mate coming round. Dark Mark and Dolby behind him on an outlap as well, I believe. So Dark Mark comes across the line. P7. 1 minute 20.7. Very, very close in the midfield. So we also have, I believe that is a Mercedes of shiny shoes. Is he improving? No, he's really not. Oh, dear.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, no. No, that isn't an improvement. Oh God.
How?
Well,
oh, yeah, he's a Ascari.
Ascari, I caught it, mate. Perfectly timed on stream. Said his shiny shoes improving. He really, really isn't. So we'll be seeing you a bit later, mate. Irel Schumacher's still in the pits, curiously. Bishop says, yo, PMS motherfuckers in the chat. That language is quite an interesting one, Bishop. I love swear words. They're fucking awesome. Thank you very much. But don't fucking swear on my stream again, please, mate. For fuck's sake. Fucking horrible language.
To be fair, if more people retire, like Bennett, in front of King Chris could still start, he could still end up starting like 12th if more people die.
That's LaFerrari saying RIP, by the way, and he done a Kieran. I love how Kieran thinks everything is named after him just because he's quite quick. I call that quite egocentrical, to be fair, Kieran. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
Forrester 20.840.
I don't
now,
think.
Interestingly, Wibes, Forrester hasn't beaten King Chris. He's not beaten Chris. So, curious.
Because that'll reset, won't it? Chris, at the end of quali, Chris will go back to where his position would be, won't he?
I think he'll be set 14th / yeah, Shiny Shoes is now officially out, so we've got 15 cars quicker than him. Skillian is currently going round. He did his lap on the hard tyres.
You say that, though. Shane's recorded lap is a 1:27.9.
Was that was on the softs?
Yeah.
Of course, he invalidated, didn't he? That must have been a slow lap then between the two runs. Oh, is that Forrester there? Yep, Forrester's getting out of the way nicely.
Oh, Skillian's
we've got the Alfa Romeo of Stocky, is it? Oh, Skillian's I was watching him.
Parabolica, and he's going.
Not invalidated either. This is looking good.
Wow.
Oh, it is. Third position, Skillian. Well done, mate. 1 minute 20.349. I keep burping at the most inopportune moments. That was a very nice burp, though. Brought a bit of
I just want to see Schumacher come out and do a lap.
Oh, don't Raikkonen! Oh my God! Jesus Christ! I thought he was going to head first into the fucking wall.
Oh,
nice! Head first into the pit wall. That would have been rather tasty. A late decision to come into the pits, and then decided just right at the last second, I'm gonna go in the pits now. Oh dear, that could have been. We've got, I believe, who is coming around next? That is the Mercedes of Twisted. Dolby. Here comes Dolby.
Dolby's an
3 lap tyres.
Oh no,
he's flying into the pits. I like the fact that everybody keeps going into the pits whenever we get onto him, so we're showing you all of the action, even up to date, from this Grand Prix. Right, so here comes Rashi then. He's on an outlap, so is anybody actually going to let us stay on them for a bit? Because this is fucking stupid. Yeah, we're going to
Stocky's out of the RS, so it's pointless watching Stocky. Shane.
He's going. I'll watch Stocky for a minute. Oh no, he was down at the first sector. Okay.
Yeah, look at his ERS bar.
If Shane isn't down at the end of the first sector, he's going to have a bit of an issue because he's on a 1 minute 27.9, currently eliminated. Mercedes having another great Division 3 at the moment.
Will his mate let him past and give him a toe? Fair Stocky can massively help
VRL!
Yeah.
Jockey says Schumacher in the Ferrari, no fair. That is a bit
Stocky,
broken. Shane is
Stocky.
Oh!
No.
What did he do?
He was going much slower. No, but he shouldn't have gone to take the corner that slow. He should have let him through massively before that, I'm afraid.
Bit of an interesting one, Vibes, as well. Stocky hasn't actually scored points, in his own words, for 6 weeks.
Wow.
And he still got second.
Wow.
As you see, though, Chris, in 15th, Vibes is still 7 tenths quicker than the cars around him. So this is one of those things they now need to go. I think Stocky might be in a little bit of trouble here. IRL Schumacher hasn't gone out.
Yeah,
Why isn't he going out?
He can still make it out.
Oh, here we go. Speaking of the devil.
Yeah, he's now coming. Oh no, that's Rara. Oh no, it is Schumacher, don't worry.
It is Shuey. Come on.
I say
Just
Rara.
seen Schumacher above a pit board again. Rashi, by the way, just went into P6. Matching Jono's time there. 1 minute 20.4. Wibes, I think a 1 minute... well, Rashi, that is an intriguing line through that corner. The optimal word being corner. Just thought I'd point that out, like. Jan is... I think he invalidated his first time, didn't he? I'm sure he did. Gets past the racing point. Bishop, do you know what? I'd say definitely Bishop should be out on a track.
Schumacher's spun at turn 1.
Oh dear, now, is he going to be able to get round?
Yeah, it's only 1:30 left on the clock, mate. It's only a 1 minute 20 lap.
He's putting himself in a little bit of pressure though, isn't he? Well,
yeah,
a lot of pressure going out in one time run.
He's going to have to push. I used to do this in season 1, and I used to quite like the pressure of doing it, but I sort of lost the bottle to do it in the second season.
I have no comment about my Monza pole. My first one in RRF1. That was nice. Very nice. Forrester goes P12, by the way. That's a 1 minute 20.8. I believe the Toro Rosso of Dolby is on a flyer behind Forrester. I don't know if Forrester... Yeah, they're both still on flyers, right? Okay. So Dolby and Forrester both pretty much on the cusp. I believe, though, Wibes, Stocky may be eliminated here. He will just get round. Just, and I repeat, just get round. Will he? Actually. He's invalidated his time. And there is a Loadman in the chat. Thank you very much for that, Loadman. Welcome back to RRF1, of course. Good drive from you Monday. Well, you're Stocky, may as well cut the corner, mate, to be fair. You've already got an invalidation, but will he be able to get round? We've got the Ferrari. He's just started his lap. The Red Bull, I believe that is of Soljian, enters the pit lane. The McLaren of Jono has Stocky behind him. That shouldn't really cause too much of an issues. Hashtag TMS. Oh, fuck. I need to go back to fucking bed, mate. I've only been in bed all fucking day. So the Haas car of Forrester. He's going... Oh, he's a bit slower. Interesting. Here comes Dolby then, I believe. Dolby and Forrester. These are the two to watch. Dolby and Forrester. Raikkonen Forever also on a lap. Well, he was on a lap, and that is Raikkonen Forever done then. Raikkonen Forever, if Stocky... Schumacher improve. Dolby and Forrester. Forrester just improves, as does Dolby ever so slightly. So we got Raikkonen Forever is done, so we need to go on board with IRL Schumacher. And a purple middle sector. Hey man, you know it. Oh, here we go then. Lucky I didn't. I fell asleep during the co-op, so I wasn't there. Apparently it was an absolute shit show. So here comes IRL Schumacher on the final corner. Will he be able to get himself in? It does say Stocky's on an outlap. He is not on an outlap. In football, oh dear! Oh dear! He's on an eliminated lap. Deadly sneaky. IRL Schumacher goes into second. Raikkonen Forever is eliminated from qualifying. So there are your eliminations: Stocky, Shiny Shoes, Raikkonen Forever, and King Chris, of course, eliminated. So there are your 14 drivers lining up for Q2. We have ourselves Sneaky in first place. We've got ourselves an IRL Schumacher twisted. And there's Stocky. Oh dear, he's fucking craning him out of his car by the looks of it. Jesus Lord. We've got Jockey and Skillian, of course, 4th and 5th. Jono, Rashi, Rara, Bish, Soljian, both reserves tonight, doing very well, 2nd and 10th respectively. Schumacher and Jan, Dartmark, Liam Hardman, Forrester, and Dolby, all through to Q2. Oof, bloody hell. Yeah, no, Chris, I've heard about it, man. I'll tell you. I've heard about it completely. Oh, wait there, 1 second. Can you hear me now, Wibes?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I couldn't hear you, it did that headset glitch where I couldn't hear a word you were saying. It's kind of annoying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw you, that's what I couldn't hear you speaking. You could probably hear me, but I couldn't hear you. That's right.
Yeah.
F in the chat for Stocky.
Not yours.
Probably a bit of both, mate, to be honest. I think everybody who owns a headset has the susceptible probability of having a shit headset. So there we have it, of course. Raikkonen Forever not be able to pull out a lap together when as soon as he retires. We'll be able to get back rolling. In fact, if I was Raikkonen Forever, I would retire now. Thank God he did. Otherwise, we could have had another AI calamity, like we did, of course, in the first race of the season in Britain with Whiffy, if you remember that. That was kind of wounding for him.
Yeah, I'm just watching the
Dolby and Forrester kicking the shit out of each other. Oh, awkward. So
let's get a screenshot of this.
Jesus, 0.7 of a second covering the top bleeding 13.
Wow.
Fucking hell, they pull off another blinder. But interestingly, the battle lines have been drawn between IRL Schumacher and Deadly Sneaky already. Twisted his highest actual qualifying position this season, as far as I'm aware, P3. And the eliminated drivers are King Chris, Raikkonen Feather, Stocky, and Shiny Shoes. Shiny Shoes having just more bad luck than anything else, isn't he, really? As opposed to actually bad driving, just kind of like literally losing it. Loban, we'll be seeing you again, of course, on Saturday when I cover the... What am I covering? F2, that's the one. Fucking hell. Oh, fuck yeah, F2 Round Monaco. Good luck, guys. Good luck about that one. Much love. We'll have a 14-man comms team by lap 7, so don't worry about it.
I think that needs to be a new game on how many people we can get in comms after people die.
We had it in what was it? I think it was in was it SF1? No, it might have been in ESR actually. They ended up having 11. No, was it 11? It was even 9 or 11 people in the comms box.
Oh, nice!
It just everyone crashed out. I think it was Russia. We all literally just ended up speaking and having a chat because there was only like 7 people left in the Grand Prix. Does anyone know Sunday True Equals League? The True Equals. Connor, aka LaFerrari, message Pete Robinson, mate. He's got all of the details there. I don't know 100% what's happening with it, matey. I'm currently racing in another league at the moment, so I can't comment either way at the moment. So best bet will be to speak to Pete. He'll be able to give you all of the details. I'll just join now then, says Stocky. Mate, you never know. Like I said, Stock, if you get to the end, then, points are definitely a possibility.
Penalties are a nightmare around this track.
Mate, do you know what? I am and Dark Mark not having the best of corners round there. Mate, that's what costed me, of course. And the thing about Nolan managed to go from, I think, wasn't it 6th to 2nd with his 10-second penalty, of course.
Yeah, when that gets removed, yeah.
I'm assuming it's being removed. Saying that, he races every night, so...
I'm not going to lie, I've seen the clip, and it should definitely not be removed. Not that it demotes me to 3rd or anything, but...
Or demotes me to 5th.
Yeah, but I think what we need to do is take my 5 second off that I got, even though I served it, take it off, and then I don't mind if we take it off.
Oh yeah, is that how it fucking works? Scratch my back, I'll stab yours.
Well no, because I get more points on you and Gilbert then.
That's the fucking point, mate. Fuck you.
But
no.
But Paz, do you know what I've just been doing? For the last few minutes, yeah, I've been looking for my phone. Yeah? And my phone is sat leaning against my TV with the stream on. And I just sat down and looked at the stream to look at the chat and still didn't realise that it was actually my phone there.
What? Mate, you haven't drunk enough or need to drink. You have drunk too much or not enough. As Jockey said, 10 place grid penalty for Wyburn. See, now that is something that we can apply. I'll be fair.
No, we can't.
Oh, whoa! Wow!
What now?
Dark Marcus just did a wheelie nearly into the wall. That was spectacular.
He's hit that massive, the orange, not the, hang on, I need to go back to someone and go up to that corner, I'll tell you which one it is.
This one. Orange curve.
Yeah, not the orange curve.
The one before it, and then bounced into the orange one. He bounced into the orange one and did a wheelie.
Yeah, the yellow and black one ruins you.
I'll be honest,
it really does. I had that.
Why I'm seeing validations like the squeeze of the balls after the kick in the dick, isn't it? Basically, it's
yeah. You lost 3 seconds, but you know what? We'll invalidate it.
Yeah, fuck you as well. Complete utter time gain there. So yeah, Rashi coming around, mate. Rashi again. Pace. Will he be the pace setter again? Rashi's probably been the breakout driver of the season. 1 minute 21.3. That's not far. That is not far off his soft time, funnily enough. So Dark Marco's going again, of course. Here we go. He's got enough ERS to do it. Next car round, I believe, is the Ferrari of Viral Schumacher. No, it's not as Rara, but then it's. That wasn't me pretending to be the Rock. Yes, it was. And Twister goes 21-0. Schumacher 20.8.
Wow.
Pete says, "What is up, boys? How you doing, Pete, my man?" Connor, mate, in the chat was on about details for Sunday League, mate. Connor Newton, his name is, man, on Facebook. I told him to message you, bud. just because I don't know any of the details about it, basically. Dalby 22.9, Skillian 22.4 on the hards. Remember, he warmed them up in Q1 as well, Wib, so he's got himself a decent little lap time there. Forrester starting his flyer, and we've got, I believe that is Jono coming across to start his flyer too. Liam Harmon, next car round. Bloody hell, this literally, you don't stop in these fucking qualifying sessions, do you? This is why I hate Q1 so much, because you're like, fucking non-stop all the time.
Sneaky's coming around, Sneaky's invalidated.
Interesting, you can imagine he's going to be incredibly happy about that lap. Comes into the pits.
What, you mean from the world's angriest man?
Oh, Rashi getting out of the way up the main straight there and decided to go and cut some grass. Obviously, he is now an essential worker, I guess this counts as him. Dartmark, this is not a bad lap time here there. Looking at probably around about a low 22. Is he going to be able to beat Skilly? He does. 21.6, sorry, forgive me. A little bit of a nice time in there. Rara come round, not on board with him, but I'm going to check the time out. Goes on softs.
Oh, good lap.
1 minute 20.
I think you'll find, mate,
that's the second quickest lap. Oh, go on, sorry.
RL Schumacher's time in lap, I think it's a hundredths quicker than what Schumacher did in Q1.
Only Sneaky has beaten that this session. Bish comes in as well then. I think they've all Bish invalidated.
Taking a very good approach to the second chicane. I like that approach.
Was it skip
Full bore, don't break.
Yeah, boy. Forrester 21.5, mate. This is looking mighty close again. Jono coming round then. He's the next car on track. Nope, that is me watching Bish being wheeled into the pits. Jono invalidated.
Yeah, Hardman's on an outlap, or
Jockey
he's invalidated.
Well, there's a Ferrari going insanely slow there. I think that is RL Schumacher, who just he's
run out of fuel. Oh, not a good place. Oh, there's nothing behind him. That's fine.
No, there was no behind him.
That's not a nice place to run out of fuel on the entry into Parabolica.
This is what we were joking about within party, but it is a very, very serious indication, Wibes, of the tyres. If one person goes out on soft tyres, it gives everyone that sort of thought, doesn't it? Like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen here then. You need to go out. What's happened to Mark?
There's 13 people with 7/10 of a second.
So that's what I mean. So
one person makes it.
Yeah, exactly. One person goes on softs, unless you get very, very, very lucky. Say if a couple of people crash out or invalidate times, obviously like Sneaky and John
Or you either need to be on soft, or you need to be on mediums and be the fastest.
Yes, exactly. Like a Sneaky or a Schumacher in Q1, obviously. Rara, mate, that's a fantastic time for Rara. Rara, fantastic
He's now the fastest. Yeah, it's a great lap by Rara. You got to look now. Schumacher's now the fastest of all the people who've gone out on mediums, and obviously Skillian went out on the hards. So he's in prime position. But the moment...
position. Here comes Jono.
Go on.
P4, sorry mate, go on.
The moment you get 3 or 4 people do it at the bottom, everyone comes out. And obviously you got to think, if 14th does it and goes fastest, 11th will come out, and then 10th, and it's just you might as well just go on the softs and just bite the bullet.
Yeah, man. I got very, very lucky in my lap of Monza. I got 10th place. Which was quite a very, an insanely lucky kind of lap to get, really. I managed to get through by, I think it was like 100th of a second into Q2, or into Q3, sorry. But that's what I mean, Wibes. It's them little tight margins all the way through. I'm going to go for a smoke after this session, of course, so we can have a full Q3. Well, most of a Q3. So Deadly Sneaky, let's watch the championship leader then. Coming round. First chicane, very, very smooth there. Let's have a little... Do you know what, I'm actually going to go I don't often do this. Oh, fuck, wrong button. TV pod mode. So let's have a little look how he takes his lap time. Here we go then. Coming around towards the second chicane then. Rides that very nicely. Very nice. Good.
He's a tip off what he did in Q1 on the softs.
Little bit tentative
in that first sector.
He's made sure he's got round and not invalidated Sneaky. I think he knows he's got the pace.
Yeah.
To sneak through, no pun intended.
He may have sniped the wobble in the first Lesmo. He's made a slight wobble on the entry, sort of the overspeed.
What the fuck is a Lesmo? It's a fucking Lesbo. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, well, I like to say it properly. I can't lie.
Rick, come on. Fucking lesbian corner. I can't exactly say what I used to say, but different world now.
The best thing about watching this about Lesmo is watching, I think it's the old Top Gear, when Clarkson talks about it, and like obviously acts as if he has no idea what the corners are called. He goes, "Oh, the Lesmos, not Lesmos."
Very nice by Sneaky. 2 tenths quicker than Schumacher now. A 1 minute 20.8 would have been enough to get through in Q1. So King Chris's go on Pikachu and make Jock's on an outlap.
Skillion, a little bit of a wobble coming out of there, so he's back down. I think he'll be boxing this lap.
Skillion is on an outlap, mate. So Bishop is on an. Skillion is on an outlap. Bishop is flying, by the way. Oh, bang!
No, oh, Bishop's dead.
Oh, I caught that. That was a wing, mate. That was one side to the other, and boom.
Do you know what? There's nothing more happy for me than seeing Bish crash.
Wow. Yeah, he gives you some serious fucking shit, doesn't it?
Exactly. So I'm now going to laugh at him.
Mate, Bishop kind of did. Jono's left. That's less of a laughing matter.
He's left the session. Okay, I'm on it.
Yeah, I'll let you have that one, mate. I'm just going to stay on board with, I believe, if I'm correct, it's Rashi. Oh no, the Alpha, of Jock. Jock's flying along here at the moment, so we'll go back to Jock. So Bish, that isn't really the optimal line through that corner. You started it well, but ended it a little bit scruffily. You know, one less wheel, of course. For fuck's sake, Wyben's fault, says Bish in the chat.
Nice. Yes.
So probably, I'm assuming it is his fault. Jono has to think about getting back in really quickly. He will, even if he's disconnected, he will, I believe he'll let him into Q3, won't it?
Yeah, his car will still be on the grid in qualifying, because it's when you go between sessions, so practice to qualifying or qualifying to race,
disappears.
They will take you out.
Yeah, man. I wasn't really sure. Here comes Jono, he's back on now, so he should be able to get back in. He set a lap time. I don't know if that's going to be enough for him though, you know. It'll be very close. Jockey coming round now. Jock with a... Well, it says everyone's got a purple fucking middle sector. You could have had purple sector fucking...
No, that's a quick...
Oh, no, it's not!
Jock's gone!
Another one gone!
Jock's gone!
Still a racing line! Oh! Oh my god! Did the Toro survive?
Almost.
It did.
Both Toros.
Oh my
god. Both
god.
Toros.
Wow, that's... Jesus Lord. Well, that's a shock. Double shocker. Both guys expected to qualify really well. Rashi puts himself in P2. Well, I've got to be honest with you, Wibes, this is going to free up an opportunity for someone who doesn't usually get up there, you know what I mean? So...
Now...
Paris is shit as well. Mate, now this is looking more and more likely that Sneaky's going to get through. And Schumacher. Do they really need to go back out? Jockey... I don't know. Jockey and Bish would have been two of the people that would have knocked them down.
Yeah, the only problem is there's still 12 people left in it.
That's a very good point. Skillion's gone on some mediums, however. Oh, tricky one.
Yeah.
Ericsson's fault, says Jan in the chat, by the way. Jono's back in. Jono, we know. It's a tricky one for Jono. These guys have got the ability to knock people out from here. Remember, 20.8 was the kind of cut-off to get through, wasn't it? Or I think it was just a bit slower than that. But Skillion's invalidated. Skillion, I believe, is out. If he needs to have enough fuel. Done. He needs to have enough. If he has enough fuel, he'll be just about okay.
Has he invalidated? It's not got my screen. He's still pushing, though. He's still going for...
So, yeah,
no, there we go.
Yeah, he's definitely done it now.
Oh, do you know what it does do, Poz? What it does do now? Instead of... I don't get the red screen, but when they invalidate, it comes up outlap.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've just noticed that.
That's what it does. It's Skillion on. An outlap.
Raikkonen Forever's left the session. Bloody hell, and more people leaving again. Fantastic. Absolutely world state-of-the-art connections here, people. Right,
well, the truth is, at the minute, he's not in the session.
Yeah, we'll have to try and bring him back in
a
minute.
So he can still... Yeah, I'm on it now.
He can still jump in though, can't he? Hardman coming round, invalidated.
Yeah, he can still jump in off. He's one of these people who don't appear online. There we go, found him.
The Huff and Puff sums it all up there, mate, in one fell swoop. So Skillion has invalidated, he's going again. Makes you have to go all the way back through the fucking list. Prick.
Yeah, so all the way to the bottom.
Top 4 people, I'd say, be safe right now, in my opinion. Rashi's retired, there you go, he's one of them. So Forrester coming round. Forrester could. I think Forrester's made Q2 for the first time in 3 weeks. He's going against Skillian, I believe. He's going to need a belting lap. Forrester P4.
Up at the minute.
Forrester P4. So that should be enough for him. 20.5.
So what does Skillian needs 8 tenths to go through. Darkmark and Dolby are both in the pits.
Yeah, they're not coming back out. Hardman as well. So Skillian, he just needs to hit a 1 minute 21.6, which is easily doable. He'll be alright, he'll be alright. 3 tenths. Oh, this is going to be mighty close.
Wow.
Needs a perfect Ascari.
Great entry. Yeah, but his ERS.
If I was him, mate, I'd have dropped it to medium going for Ascari, personally.
Yeah, saved a bit more. Why is Jockey in the party? I think Jockey's heard the rule of we're doing deaths can join the commentary box.
A lot of people in a minute then. What's happened, Jock?
It's going to go through. No, he improved 4 tenths.
It backfired.
Do you know what? If he'd had his ERS, it'd have gone through.
He just ran out right at the last. What's happened, Jockey? All right?
Because when you get down to like 10%, you lose power.
I thought you just come in for a bit of a chat, have you? Hello.
Is he there? Oh. Come join the fun.
IRL Schumacher, this is a really bizarre decision. What is he doing? There is no need for him to go back out at all.
Yeah, but I think, though, what he wants is the optimal strategy.
I go medium to soft, mate. Mine kind of worked quite well there. This is the part where an AI comes on the corner and wipes his wheel off. That would be the icing on the cake there, really. He's going again, so he's out first 90.
He stopped.
Very nice.
He improved.
What an idiot! What an idiot! What an idiot! Oh dear! Oh dear! Well, I'm sorry to say, IQ minus 100 there, mate. That was just not ideal.
No, I think though what he's done is he's gone out in preparation, but
he's gone to slow down. I'm fucking slowed down enough. Fuck me. You may as well have pushed, mate.
So hang on. So we've got half the top 10 starting on the softs, half of them starting on the mediums.
Here we've got a sneaky, what would have been Schumacher, twisted Jono. Jono may have gone for that. Oh no, he let me stay fastest team order, says Rara. I would love to believe. I would love to believe you, mate. Skillian ruin. Picking the mediums, it just didn't pull a lap together, mate. EP12. He said before the practice lobby he was having a bit of trouble. Hopefully it kind of comes to something in the race.
He's not a fan of this track. He's not a fan of this track. I think he likes the track. He can't get into a rhythm with it. I think more so.
No, I'll be honest with you. You guys both have wheels. I know Jockey hasn't included his audio, of course, but like I'm a pad user myself, so I find this track probably is one of the few that is kind of 50-50 in. You know, the pad and the wheel. It's not kind of this. It's not one where it has. You have advantage at a certain point with the pad and advantage at a certain point with the wheel, don't you? But it's not one of the tracks that's kind of pad or wheel specific. Is what I'm trying to say.
It's looking after the tyres is much better with a wheel than it is the pad. Now I played on 2008 in season 1 with a pad with no assists.
Yeah.
And the tyre wear at this very track, Pos, my launch. From 8th to 5th before the start-finish line. If you remember commentating on that start.
Stuff of RRF1 Legend, we thought you did. And then coming into P2, I think it was.
And yeah, Tarara, funny enough.
Okay. Sneaky has just had a message from June.
Yeah, depending on you, if you got used to driving with the pad, it's natural. Isn't it? Like I've chopped and changed how I drive for God knows how long now, for the last 3 or 4 months, and it's not helped me. Yeah, I've got a screenshot.
Yeah, limited drivers, guys,
in any way, shape, or form.
Dolby, Skillian, Bish, and Jockey. Sorry, Jock. all through. I'm going to go for a quick smoke, guys, anyway. Now that the chat's turned into Ryan bashing cougars. So I'm going to go and have a quick smoke, and hopefully it cleans up by the time we get back.
And you're leaving it with me and Jock?
Yep, I am.
That's brave.
I'll stay for a second just so we can get the first lap on. Yeah, who are we going to get?
Yeah. I'll give you
Oh shit, I've not done the competition, have I? I'll tell you what, guys, we'll do competition Saturday. We're going to go for a competition on Saturday. Yeah, because I mainly forgot what it was that I was doing. Right, okay.
That's not ideal.
No, it's far from an ideal scenario when you're about to do a competition and forget what the fuck you're meant to be fucking giving away.
It's sneaky.
Sneaky like
first car on
I
track.
can too.
Oh, mate. So, Jock, talk me through your crash. Can you include your audio so I don't sound like I'm a mentalist for this bit? For fuck's. So I'm now just talking to myself. Oh no, Mal, I talk to myself all the time. I have raging arguments with myself. I think it's brilliant. Please tell me your audio is included for that bit. But yeah, what actually happened to you, Jockey? I'm quite intrigued. Yeah, what did you hit the curb on the inside, on the left, on the end? Yeah, it really does unsettle the car. It's when you avoid it with your front wheel and you touch it with your back, you're game over. The moment you do that, you're dead. Say goodnight, Eileen. Yeah. If you go run over it, you need to hit both. And you need to hit it relatively straight as well, which is hard when you're trying to turn left. I know. He's in June to fucking October. Oh my god. No, you was flying, Jock, because I said that to Paz. Funny enough, I just jumped on board with you. I think I jumped off just before you binned it and then jumped back on. But yeah, I said you was flying. You was about 8 tenths up on Sneaky's lap on the mediums anyway. Hang on, I need to get all this up. So we've got Sneaky's first one round the flyer. What's he done? 25.9. That's the quickest first sector we've had today, or tonight, whatever you want to call it. 25.9, that's some good going. I think we're going to definitely be into the mid-19s here. Yeah, I'm just going to keep an eye on that, just in case there is a little bit of but I think Hardman, Sneaky hits the first bit right, yeah, a little bit of wobble. Yeah, I don't think he's got a lovely toe, to be fair. Yeah, Hardman's in. Oh, Soldier Jones disqualified from going the wrong way, so he's binned it at 19.6. Great lap there. We've got the two Ferraris. Schumacher is giving Rara a tow. Both in it. Wow. So on 19.6 for Sneaky, 19.7 for Ira Schumacher.
19s. We're into 19s, brother.
19.8 for Jono, 19.9 for Rara.
What the fuck happened to Jan?
I think he spun at Ascari, and I think he had to wait for people to go by, and I think he then got disqualified.
Bloody Dutch. He gives as good as he gets, man.
They always say pass the Dutchie to the left-hand side.
Yes, man. Yes, man. I'm not singing it. Hardman, this is very, very good. Hardman's had a very, very good Ascari too here. See what Hardman can do then. We've still got 4 people in the pits and waiting to go out on their laps. Mark, Rashi, Forrester and Twisted all still, I believe, only got 1 set then maybe for this particular session. So here we go then. Hardman coming round. What can he do?
I do about Regs.
Oh, he has. It was on, and that's still a 19.7.
Oh,
Bloody hell.
wow.
Imagine if he had the regs. That could have been nearly pole, that, mate, I tell you. Raro with a 19.9.
I think he would have done Schumacher. I don't think he would have gained 10th for that short distance without the regs.
No, that is very true. And around comes Jono then, coming into the pits. So we're just waiting now on the remaining runs for people, guys. 7 minutes left in Q3 here. We did start a little bit later, so it's going to run a little bit further on. Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, Dark Mark's on track.
So Dark Mark, let's go and watch Mark there. Here comes Mark, another Q3 effort for Mark. Mark's had a very consistent season. He had a couple of kind of blips last race, but Mark having himself a very good, solid, consistent season. Williams doing better than they did in the previous constructors, at least. So here we go then. Mark coming around. What can Mark do? Let's see how he tackles Monza. He's the only one on track at the moment, barring Hardman coming back into the pits. So here we go.
So he's got a perfect, clean track, no toe, which Sneaky had a lovely toe off Hardman.
I was going to say, he did, didn't he? I was watching outside before I come back.
A lovely toe off him.
Before I come back in and insult the nation of Holland.
Yeah, well, you got to, ain't you? They're not bothered, are they? They're too stoned to care.
Here comes Dark Mark then preparing for his lap.
Oh, there we go. Anyone else on track? Hardman's run out of fuel.
Yeah, Hardman's come back into the pits now. I don't think he's going to get in the way of Mark. I think Mark will possibly get a little bit of a toe going down the main straight off him if he gets a bit lucky. No, Hardman's just coming to the pits now, isn't he? Yeah, he's just pulled in now. Yeah, Mark. Fortunately, got a card that's twisted, by the way, coming out for his outlap. And Forrester also. Forrester's going to come out in front of Mark here. Hopefully, he doesn't get in the way of it. No, Mark's just going to get past him, I think, before the first corner. Here we go. So now let's go on board with Mark.
You're seeing things saying twisted coming out.
It was Forrester, forgive me. I knew someone would come out, but I don't fucking know.
I know what you're saying. Gold and silver look very similar on the map. I'm sorry, you make it too easy.
I'm gonna fucking beer, fuck off.
Oh, 26 points. Oh, no.
Mark is having issues with that chicane, isn't he? He did a wheelie on it, the previous one.
He needs to give up this lap.
Unless he's just going to do the one run and
give up this lap and go again.
I think everybody will be going again. At least one more, do you reckon, Wipes? One more for everyone. McLaren's doing really, really well as well. 3rd and 4th so far.
They had a good qualifying last week, I believe. I can't quite remember it because I think I was a bit drunk by that stage.
I think we did get a bit pissed by in the last week's stream, didn't we?
Well, I'm already 4 beers into this one, I'd say.
I've had my first swig now, so expected to get a little bit more normal, the commentary, before the end of the race. So here comes Mark around. This isn't going to be the world best lap. I think he'll be about a second off pole, I think, here. He did make a mistake coming through the chicane, didn't he? He just set the lap time.
And that... Have a look.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
he would have been much better than that.
So... And, yeah, Forrester's coming around now. Who else we got? No one else is out on track yet because they've all been boring.
Boring bastards. Come on. Forrester warming those tyres up nicely. Here we go then.
Oh.
As Forrester round to start his fly lap, he gets all the TV coverage.
I like that. Rara, fucking 18.9 and I'm still the slowest. No, Dark Mark is slower than you, Rara. So there's something there.
Yeah, mate, but the fact that nobody had a 19 throughout the entire first 2 sessions, and then to finally get a 19 and be 5th, just shows that these guys have a little bit extra in the tank.
The qualifying has been like one of the slowest of the week, which does surprise me with the likes of Sneaky, Schumacher, Jock.
Yeah, no, it's Jock.
No worries, mate.
Have a good race, mate. Anyway. Yeah, I had what did I get? I had a 1 minute 19.654, I think my lap time was for pole position. But there was 3 of us all together on the 19.6s.
Yeah,
I was within a 10th, including you.
Yeah, no, I was on for a 19.5, which put me pole, but I spun at Parabolica.
Mate, that was probably the only serious time I had in that entire qualifying session was that lap. We just spent the entire time just pissing ourselves laughing, just ultimate professionals. Don't get done, get done. Being the optimal phrase.
Don't get done.
So here's Forrester. Forrester looking like a very, very tidy lap so far. He's still got regs left as well, so he keeps it very narrow.
Yeah, he has. just survived it.
20.5.
Oh,
Thought that'd be a bit
he
quicker than that,
must
to be
have
fair.
made. I think he must have made a mistake somewhere. Right, Rashi's on a lap. Everyone's come out of the pits now.
Oh dear, look at
They're
them
all
all.
behaving.
Oh, my, twisted,
Oh,
oh
twisted.
no. Oh no.
Oh, he ain't gonna get back in time.
Oh, that's wounding.
Hang
Shit,
on.
is he going to be able to get back in the game?
Yeah, he'll get back in time for the game.
Fuck, I've let the cat out.
He won't. He won't get back in
Put him
time
in
to
there,
do a lap
put him in.
though, which is.
Put him back in there.
Oh,
That's my fault. I let the cat out by accident and he's just stuck up the duvet up to the missus' legs. That's intriguing. Oh dear.
I don't want to make. I'm not going to make a comment live on stream. I probably should.
Don't make a cat comment, please, Webber.
Schumacher, grid penalty.
What's
Schumacher,
why?
grid penalty.
On Rara,
It was
I
for
believe.
instant. He hit his
On
teammate.
Rara. Or was he at Sneaky? No,
Grid
no.
penalty. Illegal blocking. So it must
Yeah,
be to
illegal blocking.
Rara.
He's the only one behind him. We'll get back on board with Rashi. So Schumacher, I remember he has to start on the
How?
soft tyres now as well. But they're really, really close together, mate. Unless he's just holding him up right in front of him.
They
But then
did this last time.
Why is Rara all over the back of him?
They did this last lap. Schumacher was behind
He
Rara.
needs to get twisted back in very quickly. Rashi puts him
I've
at
invited him
20.1.
in.
Shit, come on, Shane. You're going to be... Mate, obviously, we don't drop restarts, mate, no matter who it is, including me. But why is... They are too close together, these Ferraris. Bizarre. Absolutely bizarre, that.
See, Rara's going to have so much overspeed now.
This could affect Rara's
Yeah,
lap in
he's
a
about
negative way.
I don't think it is, mate. I think this is going to help Rara because, without being horrible, he's not as quick as Schumacher. But
Mate, he's only 2 tenths off him
he
in
can
that
keep
one.
the time.
So,
No, yeah. But what I mean is, I think this could help Rara massively as long as he don't
Jason.
catch him.
Lucky there for Twisted, looking very good,
missed
wasn't he?
Yeah,
Shane
he was.
got back in. Yeah,
So
Schumacher's on his
everyone's
way.
back in.
Everyone back in. I think. I don't know if Raikkonen forever jumped back in. Hopefully he did. If he didn't, then that's mighty
Yeah, I
unfortunate.
believe he did.
Fingers crossed he
I
did.
can't check because he's
Not fucking here. he's not on fucking
he's
Q3.
offline. And
Right,
he's
so here we go
offline.
then. Let's see how. Rara is 3
Schumacher's-
tenths up on his time.
Wow, Schumacher's 2 tenths up.
Schumacher's gone purple. Rara's invalidated. Oh my God! It's
No.
murder for the Ferraris. What have they done? Oh my God! Tactics going awry. Well, that sums Ferrari up in a nutshell. There, Rara went way
Are they
too
both
aggressive through
invalidated?
Ascari. No,
Rara's
she's still going to run, but it's got that penalty.
Oh no.
So Schumacher's going to go and get first here comfortably. There you go. But that means nothing. What a lap! What a lap! Sneaky 19.6 doesn't improve, but Sneaky is on pole position currently. Hardman, Jono, I believe.
Rara would have been second. We could have had a
He-
Ferrari
I think he may
1-2.
have got him. It would have been a Ferrari 1-2 round Monza of all places.
No, because he was
Jono-
only
Jono's beat Sneaky.
two. Wow. Getting there,
Jono's
Jono.
technically pole.
Oh, Hardman.
Hardman.
Oh, no, he's run out of brakes. I don't know what he's doing there.
Oh, he fucked up, but he
He
didn't
hasn't.
improve. No, he would have improved
Yeah.
then, surely. Dark Mark, the final guy. Now, Mark will definitely improve here. And go 7th.
Yeah, up to 7th.
Well done. So, dramatic scenes at the end of qualifying, mate. Jono, in effect, I think that's Jono's first RF1 pole, or one of his first ones. But Schumacher,
Getting there,
absolute
Jono.
monster lap though by Schumacher, but the 5-place grid penalty. So technically it was Jono first, Sneaky second, Hardman third, his highest RF1 qualifying position ever. Rara back up there in P4, where he could have been. That would have been Rara on pole, by the way, if he didn't invalidate his lap. Maybe
Yeah.
point out. Rashi 5th, and it will be Schumacher 6th, Dark Mark 7th, Forrest 8th, Shane, aka Twisted, in 9th because he didn't get to go out because he disconnected at the wrong time, and Jan disqualified.
Yo,
Not.
what I've realised is Shane, he's an Arsenal fan, isn't he? So he's definitely a bottle job.
Do you know what? I just love
think-
how. Look at what he says next to Jan's disqualification. Wrong way.
Okay, I'm going to go for smoke.
I'll be able to deal with this one, matey. Right then, get yourself off my way. I'll get the intro done for these guys. Right then. So, Deadly Sneaky currently leads the championship here. He's got everyone else hot on his tail, but for the first time he hasn't managed to bag himself pole position here. So it's going to be interesting. This is looking a little bit darker than what I thought it would do. Raikkonen forever is in the lobby, so we've got a full complement of 18 drivers here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. All Ready to roll. What we have then, folks, is a action-packed 27-lap Grand Prix here. Everybody's got to be careful going into the first corner. Hopefully we don't get any carnage and destruction. There is a formation lap on, as far as I'm aware. I'm just going to confirm that for the guys. Yes, there is. Okay, so the AI hasn't been changed, so getting disconnected here is going to be wounding. As usual on 80, but don't worry about it. So, predictions, guys, for the race win. Sneaky always one to go for, but then Sneaky does have Jono, and we know that Jono, when he's on form, can really, really challenge him. And then you've got IRL Schumacher coming through the field too. The likes of Forrester, Dark Mark, I know, has been pretty decent around these tracks. Shane had himself a fantastic, or Twister had himself a fantastic Q2 and Q1. Jockey coming from the back as well. He'll just need to stay out of trouble, as is King Chris. So this is probably, out of the three divisions, the most openly competitive field where the most people can win. Obviously, you've got the likes of the ever-improving Stocky and Dolby. Dolby, more importantly, there for improvement. I'm looking for his points, and Shiny Shoes looking for his first point. Shiny Shoes had himself a fantastic qualifying in the last race, but then of course had that issue, and had a good qualifying around Austria too. So he just needs to pull it back, of course, starting from the back of the grid here this afternoon, or this evening, sorry, depending on when, of course, you're watching. Right, so the top three start on mediums. Rara the first runner on softs with Rashi and Schumacher. But it is boiling, guys, sorry. Dark Mark and Forrester. We've got Twisted and Jan, fell out the top 10. And we've got Dolby and Skillin. Dolby missing out just in getting into Q3, but gets to start on whatever tyre he's so pleased. Is Skillin there in 12th, Bish and Jock. Whoa, that was a good one. King Chris, Raikkonen Forever, and Stocky and Shiny Shoes all at the back of the pair of them on mediums. Right then, competition, guys, will be the next time I stream, which is going to be Saturday. It'll be for a Now TV Movie Pass. That's just for letting you know. That's just a spoiler of what it will be. So, we love giving away little bits and bobs on this channel, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? Anybody who hasn't followed, be sure to do so. I've now passed the 900 mark. Much love to everybody who has followed my channel and continues to support me throughout these last 8 years. Well, probably 2 years or 3 years, but it's been going since 2002, so, or 12. So, right. I am a little bit unsure what's going to happen in this race. Everybody needs to take it easy into turn 1. Oh, sorry guys, just sorted my nose out there. And 20 views, guys, thank you so much for watching. We don't pull in the 50, 60 views anymore, but hell, we sacrifice viewership for top racing. It's just the way we fucking do it here at RRF1 nowadays, the rebrand. Right, so, interesting, here comes Wyben back then, so just saying Wyben how turn 1 is going to be an absolute menace, Wybes. Turn 1 has said we don't pull in 40 or 50 views anymore on our streams, but we sacrifice that viewership that we used to have for top quality racing. Quality over quantity. Them odds. Right, so Wipes predictions here, mate. I've already said what mine are. If Sneaky, it's the most open of the 3 divisions that we have at the moment. Well, including F2, the most open division that we have at the moment. Like, how'd you pick a winner? Sneaky's the obvious choice, but people are. There you go. Sometimes I need a beer to answer that question. Trust me. But yeah, what do you really do?
I think. Well, I don't know if we have been told any weather updates, because it does look very, very dark.
I did say it looked a bit overcast.
Forrester saying there's 4 safety cars, 4 virtual safety cars. Nice.
No competition this week, Forrester, but I love the prediction.
That's the thing. If the safety car comes out at that 11, Rara, IRL Schumacher, all the people on the softs, like they jump everyone.
Even from lap 9 vibes, isn't it? And even between lap 8, yeah. You pretty much run the mediums about 18, 19 laps from here.
I did, if you remember rightly, in the season 2, I did from lap 13 on the softs and got to the end.
Yeah, you were struggling a bit though, you have to admit that.
Yeah, it was. It was so much of running that you just got to turn the power down, or obviously people who do manual gears shift up earlier, or obviously like if you're running automatic, if you're running lean, as you know, as you sometimes run automatic gears, yep. It makes the up changes earlier, so you don't spin the wheels or engage the traction control.
Oh, we're going apparently. Rara's going. We're already going, so it's a legitimate ready up here.
Yeah, it's 07. It's 07.
Oh fuck, is that what he said? Sorry, my tablet's over there charging up. I've got a black screen on my Twitch again. Oh, what's
Elite said, I've been told it's a dry race.
Dry race potentially, okay.
Which you never know, Codemasters, they like to chuck a bit of...
Like fucking pissing over the top of the gantry, like, you know what I mean? Fucking might as well do it.
Yeah.
25 views, guys.
But
Thank
yeah,
you so much.
I think you can get quite far on either tyre around this track. I think it's not a heavy tyre wear.
As well,
your left front takes
battling though, mate, as well. Battling as well. Like, if you're battling all the time as well, then you are going to be susceptible to potential issues.
I think, though, your major problems of following people around here and battling is going to be the 2 Lesbos.
Mm-hmm. He said Lesbos, yeah, bye.
Because you take them and the first one, if you don't brake early enough, you get like a launch understeer, and it just launches you across the corner, and obviously that kills your front left, and Parabolica annihilates it as well.
It's all about optimizing the kind of cornering, isn't it, in this particular track? Like, you gotta you can't really, you've got to push for a Monza. Monza is a push track, which seems like almost a throwaway stupid comment, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Because every track is a fucking push track, but...
No, but it's one of the tracks it's easy to push on, because it's fast. It's not very many... I know there is 14 or 15 corners, but they're not. You've basically got 3 chicanes.
3 chicanes,
3 corners.
Yeah, exactly.
3 chicanes and 3 corners. That's it. That's all you've got to deal with. So, in that sense, it's quite an easy track to push on, because it's not like Singapore where you've got 24 corners.
Don't talk about that fucking cursed shit show.
To be fair, I've mentioned it, mate, and I just remembered about my curse at Singapore after season 2 on the last lap.
Shiny Shoes having himself a little bit of a chill out on his formation lap here. Perfectly legal to do, of course.
Is it?
Not too far. Not too far. I think he might have made a mistake.
No, he's caught up. I
think he might have made a mistake, mate, potentially.
It's when
Toro Rosso.
It's when you're that far behind, like now, when they're queuing up, and he's right on the back of them. So yeah, he's perfectly fine. I want to see what tyres people have picked. Here we go. Oh, a mixture in the bottom 8.
I'm loving it, mate. I'm loving this. This is going to be absolutely fantastic.
Oh, mate,
it probably isn't, but it's going to be mental.
This is going to chuck like. The thing is, if Rashi and Schumacher get in amongst the leaders, like, they need to get on with it and get past them.
Here we go. Counting down lights here. We're counting up them. 5 red lights here. Sneaky's got a jump start. Oh dear. Oh, that's wounding for him. Jumped the lights by a mile. He's absolutely took off here. Now we're going to have to go back and have a look at it. Let's have a little look. First corner. Is everyone going to get through cleanly? Oh, Red Bull's just cut across the curve. Jono had a corner cut too there. And miraculously, everybody's got round. Well, guys, that ends the carnage for tonight, guys. Have yourself a lovely evening. This has been Possibly Glad. That's all I was covering. Oh, look at Bishop and Jockey. Bishop and Jock coming together. Side by side with there. Let's have a look at Rashi and Forrester. Oh, they've all managed to get through the first 2 chicanes. Oh, that's I believe that's Twisted and Jan having a little bit of a real side-by-side moment there.
Dark Mark.
Oh, what's happened there? Oh, he's got past him.
I think
he's got past him.
I think.
What a fucking move that was.
I think it's a great move, mate. I think he just sent it.
Darby and Jan.
Nothing wrong with it, I think.
Darby and Jan. Darby on the outside of Ascari. Already. What a move.
What a move.
DRS. Jan, has he got damage? Has Jan got damage?
Oh, mate. Go up. Hardman, Dark Mark and Twisted. Twisted's got a run. He's on the outside to Parabolica.
Dark Mark and Twisted up the outside. And is he going to get around him? No, not yet. Not yet.
That's a good idea. He's going to be able to get the power down.
Higher ground.
He's done him.
Has he done him? Sneaky, of course, doing his drive-through penalty. So Sneaky's going to fall to last position here.
Back in.
Dark Mark comes back.
Oh,
look at the front. Up front, Rara.
Oh no!
Rara and Jono.
Alright, Twisted back down.
Oh, they keep changing the camera angles. Damn it, back sync. Red Bull's currently running in P10. Skilly's had a nice little start there. Stocky's up 5 places. What a start by Stocky. And everybody is still going. King Chris is having a battle here with Shiny Shoes at the back, of course. Chris had a really bad start, actually. He's fallen right the way. I think he kind of bobbed down at the start there. And we're going to go back up, mate. Everyone's together. Jono, Rara, IRL Schumacher. Oh, Twisted. Oh, someone's gone off here. What's happened back there? Dolby is up to P8. Darkmark's fallen back 3 positions here. Oh, whoa, Jan! Where the hell has he gone? Watch out, Chris, into track, Jan. But Jan, when you went to go straight, Jan took a left. So, curious decision, really. Darkmark. Stocky's in the points. Has Mark got damage? Look at Ascari.
Shane,
Mark's got back past.
Elbows out.
Past him. It's fucking elbows and bleeding shoulder blades. Epic stuff. So let's have a look at top 4.
Back now.
King Chris and Shiny Shoes. I'm just going to stay on board with the leaders. And IRL Schumacher. But here we go. DRS is being enabled. This is when the fun really begins. Jono. Oh my God! Look at this.
It's not enabled this lap though.
I think it's. Oh, what's up in sector 3?
Faster.
What's happened back there?
Side with Schumacher.
Sorry, mate. I flicked back. Right. Schumacher around the outside of Rara. Couldn't get the move done. Jan, 5 seconds, speed in the pit lane. He went flying off the track and walloped the wall. Skillian and Dolby. Skillian, this should be Dolby's if he can hang it round clean. Dolby, what a fantastic start. This has been one of the cleanest starts I've ever seen to a Grand Prix. Skillian.
Oh, Dolby, as soon as coming back, he's got the inside line for the next.
He's going to have to get the move done, and he does.
Yeah, he's
Dolby
done it.
kind of almost lifted off a little bit. They didn't need to give him a slight bit more room. But Dolby then, great start then, but mate, Thursday Night League, hats off to you. Good stuff. Look at this. Look at Bishop the inside of Dolby. Bloody hell, that was a bit risky. That's going to put Dolby off a little bit though. Now wait for the DRS. Everyone's going to be in the DRS train. Liam Hardman has currently been left adrift by Rashi. Rashi's become almost a front runner in this league at this stage of the race. Deadly Sneaky, of course, running around in P17 Championship leader. So here we go. Jono, Rara, IRL Schumacher, Forrester, Rashi. And Twisted needs to get his mosey on to chase down Hardman. What's going on? Sorry, I missed that. I went back off that. Schumacher, is he going to wait for the next corner? He's following Jono.
Whoa!
That is silly. Oh,
he bowed out though. He bowed out.
Oh, that could have been murderous.
Yeah, but fair play to him though. He got out. I don't think.
Oh, mate.
I think because.
Why have we been in this position this week?
Oh, it's not as good. It's not as good as ours.
No,
it's not as good as ours.
Rara holds. Brilliant move by Rara there. Stocky penalty there. Oh, Stocky damage. What's up with the Stocky?
Schumacher's.
Oh no.
Oh.
Rara's in pole. Rara took the lead.
Rara takes the lead. Schumacher's following through. They're side by side.
Oh my God,
Forrester's coming through as well.
Oh my Lord. That'll be 5 second penalty. That's curious.
Has he got him? No, Schumacher's not got him.
The top 5 are literally nose to tail. Twisted and Hardman. This is. We're already on lap 4. Thank fuck. Hardman with a penalty there. That's going to be wounding for him at the end. Dolby and Jock Bish has managed to get Dolby. Of course, he got him on the previous lap. Forrester. Forrester lost it. Forrester lost it, and he's caused damage to. Oh, that's wounding.
Who's he hit? He hit Rashi,
Schumacher in damage. I think they were side by side and lost it. And there's Jock. Jock's gone. There's got to be a safety car. It's got to be a safety car.
No,
Virtual. Now let's watch out. Make sure nobody slams on really hard. You don't need to slam on your brakes immediately. You've got 13 seconds to get under your delta. Or 13, 14 seconds.
I know you've got that, but the moment you see, obviously, especially with this gang, because it does like to chuck up the odd random penalty, I think you are better just to slow down. Because I think you see the red, and then you slow down. I think it's like
it's almost like an instinctive, man. I get myself, however, Hardman pits in. So Hardman's pitting in. Raikkonen comes in and has a penalty. Raikkonen has a penalty and we're pretty much nearly going back to racing now. Darkmark fell to 13th, he's moved up to 12th of course. Sneaky's going to be on the charge back, 13th place. Mate, can you believe that the start we've had, this has been one of the best starts to a Grand Prix. Jockey's left unfortunately there, Jock. We'll be seeing you again in Canada, my man. Jockey's not had a very good season so far, has he? That is fantastic by Schumacher. Opportunistic and
no, he needs to let him back past. No, he needs to let him back past. I'm sorry, that's... The truth is, if that was a gravel trap, he wouldn't have kept the position.
I'll tell you what though, mate, opportunistic from at the start of the restart. One of the best restarts I've ever seen in my life, that, but
it's a great to do it. But, in my opinion, if it was the old layout with the gravel trap, he'd have never got across it that quickly.
Mate, it would. Remember the old layout used to have them bleeding tyres, which used to kill you. Remember the 1990s when they used to hit the tyres and the cars just exploded. It's a dark mark currently running. We'll gotta go back up front because Jono has a run at Rara here. This is DRS time here, baby. Let's see what we can do here, Jono. He started on pole. Rara lost it a little bit. Rara's lost it. Rara's lost all the momentum.
Yeah, I think...
Jono behind. Oh boy, here we go. Jono looking. Oh, sirens outside. I didn't do it. Here comes Jono. He's going to try and go on the outside. Rara holds it. Jono is going to have the line. Oh,
Jono.
Really turning on him. Just turning too early on him, didn't he, at that stage? Schumacher doesn't have damage, does he?
Yeah, he does. He's missing an end
front right. Yeah, sorry, forgive me. Yeah. Shiny Shoes has been overtaken by Dark Mark. Shiny Shoes has a little run back at him. That's a P11. Mark holds that position very nicely. Oh, Shiny Shoes says, you got past me, I ram you. Come here. By the way,
Twisted having a nice race.
Yeah, Twisted, very quiet race, isn't he? He's kind of just got on with the job.
And he sat just behind Schumacher. Twisted, so I forgot. Twisted's got so many accounts that it's like sneaky. Try to keep up with him.
That's why they're such good friends, mate. You know what I mean? They have their kind of account friendliness. So
I wanted to make an RRF1 Schumacher account, but I changed my mind.
Yeah, because you know that he's going to... We knew that it was destined that we're going to have the brand split, wasn't it? You know what I mean? Make it sound like fucking wrestling.
Yeah.
So now, mate, Rara... Jono's got the pedal to the metal here. Rara will get DRS.
But Forrester has got... If he can nail this and... Oh
dear.
No,
well,
that's not ideal.
No,
that's not ideal.
Oh my god.
No.
Whoa. Forrester, no.
No,
Forrester, what are you doing, man?
I'm clipping that. I got a clip of that, mate.
You didn't. I don't think you had much of a choice, really. But by God, Skillian
no,
somehow
but still.
Has he got damage, Skillian? No.
I'm now looking at his car.
No,
he
how
hasn't.
has he not got damage? He T-boned him. Poor Forrester, mate. He just lost control. Just lost it.
Yeah,
out the corner.
The turn across to try and go into the pit lane is very, very naughty.
Oh, see, I missed that part. Yellow flag sector 2. Who's
that? That's how
someone's gone off. Rara's off.
No.
I missed that. I was on board with someone else. Has he gone into the side of Jono or?
No, I think what he's done, mate, is hit the yellow and black curb on the inside, it's
Rara, no, Rara, calm down. Rara, calm down, matey. Sort your tyres out. Now go.
He's got a nice gap now.
He needs to go into lead mix here, mate, doesn't he, ideally?
Yeah.
Don't push too hard. Don't push too hard, man. You're going to ruin yourself. Rashi has found his way to the podium. He has never had a podium. I think he might have had one in RF1. No, he hasn't, has he? Has Rashi ever had a podium?
I don't think he has, because
he's not.
He obviously disappointingly died at Singapore in the cursed race with me.
Rashi, thinking about it, mate. If Rashi can overtake Schumacher, wing or not, Skillian has somehow managed to avoid damage. Unchained it as well. Twisted. I don't know how they did it. They both hit Forrester. The only thing wrong with Forrester, I think, would be entering the pits. There was nothing else wrong with that. And King Chris is at P7. Not me.
Fair play. He's got. Other than his attempt to go into the pits, which
no, far just a racing incident all over, wasn't it?
No, other than the quite dive to go across when you're not moving, and that's the thing. You got to think they're doing about 140 mile an hour at that point.
If not more.
Dolby's made a mistake. He's now
Dolby's
dropped off.
Right off Chris, yeah, he was only about half a second.
I think he made a mistake at the second chicane.
Now this is where someone like a Sneaky needs to be very, very patient. He's seen carnage from everywhere. Just going to check the tyres out there, guys.
He's got a run on Dark Mark. He's passed him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But make your moves in the right positions. You know what I mean? Don't go sending it.
Yeah.
Kind of keep a cool head. Rashi having a very...
I agree.
I'm surprised, honestly, why Schumacher has stayed out this long. He could have pitted and go on to mediums all the way to the end from here. I don't know. He's obviously got his wing damage.
I think he wants the tyre life, and I'm guessing. Now let's have a look. About 25 seconds around here for a pit stop, so he would come out behind Shiny Shoes.
He'll be with Rara,
Oh, maybe
which
Rara.
will have a lot of space. He'll have a lot of space, mate. You'll have track space from here. It'll need to be this lap if he's going to do it.
What he wants to do is start for one, maybe two, if he can keep the pace, just get the gap to Shiny Shoes so he can pit
twisted in
and
the
come out in
background.
front of Shiny Shoes.
Twisted, dipped his toe in the water, wheel in the gravel, so to speak. So here we go. Let's have a look now. Goodness,
Yeah, see, again, the
Rashi
gap.
Great drive.
Yeah, no, he's excellent at the minute. Rashi is.
Fighting with the front runners, Jono has been given a reprieve, especially being on the medium tyres, mate. Jono has had an unbelievable reprieve here, managing just to get away. So here we go then.
Bishop up to 6th as well.
What's Bish doing in 6th and 13th on the grid? Jesus Christ. A few pitters already, 4 guys on the hard tyres. They're at the bottom.
Yeah.
We got here. Are we going to see Schumacher make a pit stop? No!
The biggest gainer.
Rashi does!
It's Chris.
Chris, biggest gainer, that was from 7th to 15th to 7th, I believe, wasn't it, mate? Or 14th, yeah, 15th to 7th, I think Chris was.
Yeah.
So Rashi comes into the pits. This could be a key move. Rashi working out the gaps back. If these guys have the stream on once, they hear what we're saying, mate, you know what I mean? But, like, if you want to keep the stream on, it's not a problem. All of you keep the stream on, you're all going to get given the same information.
Lost his back coming out of there. But nothing
Sneaky's done Dolby. Sneaky's done Dolby. Dolby won't let him through, though. Sneaky just manages to get the move done. Sneaky up into P7. Oh, Stocky, no!
Stocky.
Oh, my God. You just want to hug the kid, don't you? Fuck's sake.
Do you know who he reminded me of? Do you know who he reminded me of?
Kakashi.
Gritmaster at the start of season 2.
Yeah, Grit.
He just had, not even instant with anyone. Like, he just lost control. Like, and he used to qualify
it's like a cascading.
quite
It was
well.
cascading, wasn't it? It was cascading in races. When you have one thing go wrong, every single race it ends up building up and building up and building up. Stocky will. Do you know what I like Stocky though? 28 viewers, guys. Thank you so much. My biggest viewership so far, pretty much of this season. Thank you very much, people. Anybody who hasn't followed, be sure to do so. Every Thursday and Saturday, I'll be doing RRF1 coverage. But mate, this is it now, isn't it? Rashi's pitted, so will Schumacher respond? He does, which means Rashi is easily going to jump him. He's going to jump him. He's got the wind change to it.
Yeah, Rashi come out in no traffic, and he beat Shiny Shoes out as well, I believe. So.
Yep. So Schumacher coming into the pits. Bish and King Chris still not shed their boots yet, mate. They're still going on their original tyres.
Oh, Skillian's got twisted. Skillian got twisted somewhere.
But I didn't even, mate, like I said, that didn't even show up on, well, I didn't even see it on the graphic. Rashi's got Schumacher. And Shiny Shoes is going to get him. Shiny Shoes has got him. Oh, look at Liam Hardman.
No, he'll stay ahead of Hardman.
We know Liam
Definitely.
likes to...
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that wasn't pretty close. Rashi.
Oh, Shiny Shoes has lost the back end, but no, he's not close enough.
Oh, he's still okay. Rara's in the pits. He's just having an
Dolby's on
absolute
the
shit
back
show.
of Dark Mark. Old Dark Mark's had a...
I think these two have been pretty much on and off battling all race long, haven't they? From kind of back when where they were down in like 11th and 12th, of course, with the pit stops around them.
Yeah, because Dolby overtook Dark Mark on lap 1 into the outside of Ascari.
Bleeding cracking move it was as well, mate. So I was just having a swig of the old Alcoholico. See, this is why people love watching my streams. No one gives a fuck. We all get pissed. Fuck it. What the fuck not? Right, so mate, Toros is doing very well. Oh, up here, Sneaky and King Chris. What? I'm going to report that, guys. That is a race ban for team orders. Is it hashtag PMS come up, bitches? Bish does, bitches. Bish does pit. Not that I'm calling Bish a bitch. It just sounds very similar. Whoops. That didn't go right. Oh no. Oh dear.
Okay, okay, just brush over that pause. It's fine.
Yeah,
we've got.
Uh-oh, here comes Hardman, but Bish is coming out of the pits too. Hardman does Shiny Shoes. Hardman was up in the 10th place. Bish on the softer tyre. This is going to become a really entertaining race, mate, as if it hasn't been already. Oh, Shiny Shoes just hit Hardman. Right. Okay, we'll have to look into that, mate. No, that's not right. Right, okay. Hardman got a 5-second penalty because of that. It's on stream, mate.
Okay.
Timestamp it, mate. If you make a note, mate. This is obviously you're the steward, mate. Timestamp it 79 minutes, mate. 79.5 minutes. hour and 19 and a half minutes. Shiny Shoes just hit the back of him. Yeah, hit the back of him, mate. No fault of his own, but that is not right for Hardman. That's not his fault at all.
Hour 19.
Yeah, 1 minute 19, 30 seconds, and then you'll see it. Basically, Shiny Shoes. Dark Mark! Safety car! Where's he gone? Ascari! Oh dear!
Nice.
Oh no! Mate, Jesus Christ! Mark has buried it in the wall. He was on a really good drive as well. Oh, that's wounding. Safety car. Unbelievable.
Sorry.
They've not been able to pit. Mate, Dark Mark exploded Ascari, but the right-hand side of Ascari. He's clipped the inside curb, I'm assuming.
Dolby's pitted. Oh, Schumacher. Oh, yeah.
Schumacher had already pitted already. Sneaky's going to be an absolute dreamland right now. Shiny Shoes, 5-second penalty.
But is he though? Because he's going to have to pit again.
Now, we need to check something here. It's serving Hardman. What do we do then? Can't do anything, can we?
Well, no. The problem is, I think, Poz, what we need to do, what I think you can do, if it serves it, and there's no safety car... No, what's happening to Twisted?
Drive through.
Speeding?
Yeah. Goodness me.
What you can do, Poz, if you get... Now, he served it under a safety car, which means he hasn't lost 5 seconds.
No, exactly. So we'll probably look at it from the other way. For the person
I know we've always said, if you serve it, we can't do nothing. That is true. But if you serve it in a race and there is no safety car...
You can.
Then you can,
Jono!
Because he hasn't...
It's all gone to shit. Speeding in the pit lane.
So hang on.
Leave session, that's unfortunate. Rashi needs to get his arse moving here. Hold on. Rashi can take the lead.
Rashi will...
No, he needs to ignore... Mate, he needs to... Do what I did. Ignore the delta. Ignore the delta. And slam on.
The delta will go now. Yeah, delta's gone.
Oh, mate, do you know what? You would have had enough of what I did in the race. He's got skill in, but I literally slammed on 4 seconds ago. Abuse the delta. It's not cheating.
And
it's not, is
Twisted has jumped. Twisted has stayed in front of Skillian. But why is Twisted on the mediums?
Ignore Twisted, mate.
No.
He's starting on softs, didn't he? Yeah. He's got a drive-through. Twisted's got a drive-through. Race is over.
Yeah, and he's got to pit again because he's done medium.
What? We're there.
Yeah. I knew he started on the medium. Him and Skillian both started on the mediums.
Medium? That's got to be a glitch, surely. I mean, for him, not. We can see it's clear as day. He's done it, but. Oh, mate, this is typical fucking Thursdays, isn't it? Fantastic first half of the race, and they get a safety car, and it all goes to fucking shit.
So hang on.
Thursday.
At the minute, then, with Jono's 5-second penalty, Rashi is the leader.
Jono,
effectively.
I don't know if he served it. I didn't watch his pit stop.
No, I don't think you serve it when you get it under the safety. When you get it going into the pits. The old game.
You definitely don't have to, do you? We found that out on Saturday. You definitely don't on Saturdays, but I'm assuming it's the same on that as well.
Twisted.
Oh, Twisted! I've just caught that. I've just caught that. That was on stream. He completely cut the corner, but not enough to get 5 second.
See,
fucking hell.
So now, yeah, when we restart, if there is no other safety car, we can remove that penalty. If it is bullshit.
Well, that's right. I caught it on stream, but obviously it's all about driver perspective. Like we do have clips and stuff.
We can't remove it because if there's no safety car from now to the end of the race.
Hey, you're being really. What's the word for it? You're being really, really hopeful there. But I know what you mean. I know what you're getting at, bro. Sorry.
No, you're alright, mate. Okay.
Skillian looking
one
good
thing
for this
drinking
race.
so much. I need to go to Lou. Back in 2.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, I'll be able to hold the fort here. So, guys, what an unbelievable Grand Prix we've had so far. Jockey and Dark Mark both out of the Grand Prix. Jockey spinning it on the exit of Lesbo 2, and Dark Mark, of course, dropping it on the right-hand side of Ascari, hitting that curb. This has been probably the most clean race that we've had so far. Take away the penalties and the kind of, the speeding, etc., etc. And Stocky's still going around here, so Stocky may have himself saved. He may have been saved here. As such, he's the reason why the safety car is staying out the extra lap. Remember, Twisted cannot serve the drive-through. on the lap the safety car goes in. I found that out in Brazil. You cannot do it. It will end up screwing you over. Racing Points have found themselves in a good position. Bish in P6 now. Sneaky P7. King Chris in the Williams. Of course, he is driving the Renault today, but in the Williams, P8. Dolby P9 had himself a fantastic Grand Prix. It's Dolby up in P9. He's on the hards, though. Curious. So I think he's kind of gone down the route of not wanting to pit again. He's going to be slow on those tyres, but... and shiny shoes as well. Both of them thinking, well, there's no point putting the softs on. The softs will be pretty dead by the end. Sneaky and Jono and Skillian have gone down that route. This is going to be interesting to see how they end up going at the finale of the Grand Prix. Rara's been saved as well, of course. He was our de facto leader at one point at this Grand Prix before having an incident coming out of the second chicane. They call it the retafilio, forgive me if it's not. And we got a safety car in this lap right now. Everybody,
I'm back.
We'll need to watch out, mate. Fuck, you timed that bleeding well, didn't you? I tell you. Safety car coming in this lap. Stocky will catch up with the grid. They've kind of worked that out.
Chris.
King Chris, I've not caught that on stream. You've just got, guys, you've got to stay off the curbs. Seriously. Don't run over the curbs on a safety car. You're going to get fucked. Jono back in the field up. Remember, we spoke about this wipe, didn't we, in great length at round 3. Brazil.
Yes,
I almost forgot what track it was, that's why I forgot. Like, he has to go, because we had that thing with Gilbert, didn't we, as well? But Gilbert didn't... Well,
yeah.
You know what? Everyone was slagging Gilbert off in the stream. Technically, he did nothing wrong, because he didn't go, stop, go. He just went fucking slow. And Jono's gone, and that is a hell of a restart. And look at Twisted.
Oh, right.
Twisted, here we go.
If he didn't have... Oh...
Drive through. Look at IRL Schumacher here at the inside too. This is going to end possibly in blood and guts. Skillian had to go on the outside here. Oh, bit of a bump. Having a bit of a dance there around the corner. King Chris down to P9. Dolby's done Chris.
Schumacher's got Skillian.
Dolby's done Chris. Yellow flag sector 1.
Dolby's
Who's that? Forrester's round. Oh, Jesus, Forrester. Just having a season from fucking hell. I can't say anything on Rashi. Yeah. Schumacher on Twisted. Great move.
Great move.
Not wrong with
that. Great
move,
that is.
King Chris, what's wrong with Chris? Why is he falling down? Hartman has just jumped 2 people. What a move. That Rara's down as well. Rara. Damage Rara. Damage for Rara.
Not again.
Now, he was... I don't know what happened. Forrester, of course, is well out of this race now pretty much as well. I mean, look at this skill. Yeah, I think Twisted let Skill go. That would have been... Oh, Skilling rode that curb there rather now. That would have been a surefire warning, you'd imagine. So here we go then. Shiny Shoes and Raikkonen Forever. Two of the crowd favourites, I'd say, mate. Those two battling for P12. Anybody I consider who haven't scored points or a lot of points is always deemed the crowd favourite in my eyes, you know. And Jono has put 1.7 seconds on Rashi. What a start that is, but Twisted, you'll be saying see you later, mate. Twisted goes back in. No, he does have to pit again, as you said. And here comes IRL Schumacher. Is he going to be able to get him? You'd imagine so. Shiny Shoes 5 seconds speeding in the pit lane penalty. I think he's coming off the hards now, Shiny Shoes. And Shuey didn't make the move. I thought he'd be able to comfortably get him there, Wise, but he didn't get the move done. And Sneaky all of a sudden has found himself right up in the mix as well.
Oh, mate. Schumacher's got to run now. Schumacher's got him this time. Perfect, mate.
Schumacher, mate, this has become Schumacher chicane, hasn't it? He's just absolutely flying past everybody at that chicane. It's been incredible by him.
Do you know what?
Twisted,
I love
way,
that chicane.
11th.
But it haunts me, that chicane does. Always has done. Ever since I was a kid.
Mate, it's... Yeah.
No, not even from the gameplay. It haunts me from the
Rashi. I thought that was a multiple defensive move then, mate, but I don't think it was. I think he was more trying to correct himself. And there you go, 3-second penalty, kind of rode the curb a little bit there. Skillian is absolutely flying. Skillian. Is he going to be... He pulls off a move around the outside of the parabolic. He's going to get DRS as well. Oh no, I think it's next lap, isn't it? DRS next lap. I'm sure it is. Is it? Let's have a look right there.
Yeah, it's next
but I like that. Oh, hello. Oh, Jither. What's going on? Is that me? Wow.
Oh, Rashi.
Oh, it wasn't me. Okay. Oh, dear.
No, it's Rashi.
Sneaky trying to... Oh, that lag isn't... That's not ideal, as we love to say on this stream. Hardman doing very well in 7th. Stocky, by the way, has found himself in P12. He's a long way off the way, but if he gets himself another safety car, Stocky may find himself getting a cheeky point or two here. And Shiny Shoes definitely won't get a point or two, as he is literally exploded. Poor Shiny Shoes. Well, I did call it. Chris!
No!
What has he done?
The criminal's
What
dead!
the hell?
How did he die there?
What? How the... Oh,
How's he done that?
what? I'm assuming he's clipping it. That's... What? What?
Fucking
What has he
flying
done?
up out of nowhere. Oh, I'm guessing someone has slowed right down in front of him under the safety car and he's ploughed it into the wall instead of ploughing into them.
Shit,
I'm guessing, I could be wrong. He might correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, wow. I've not got much words for that, mate.
Please do correct me if I am wrong.
Yeah, let us know, mate. Like,
that's
I've never seen someone been it there before. Surreal.
Or he could have gone around the outside. Someone dropped on the grass.
That's what I mean. I was about to say, is he like, because the only way you'd be able to do that is like literally avoiding someone and then banging it. But the way his car is stuck in the wall, it looks like he's just driven into it. Fucking. Raikkonen has got a drive. Oh no! Poor Raikkonen.
He got speeding.
Drive through. He has no luck, that guy.
Drive straight into the back. I think he hit someone.
He was behind. I think it was either Hardman or Bishop. Hardman or Bish, I think it was. Tell you what, give me a minute. Let's have a look at race director quickly. Not looking at penalties, guys. Ignore the penalties. In fact, why am I doing that? I was just going to King Chris.
No,
That'd be easier, wouldn't it?
I've just did the penalty count, and it was 6 seconds from top to bottom on an instance.
Oh, bloody hell. Wow. I'm not going to go back on that page. Twisted, by the way, has come out on the soft tyres and has beat Forrester out. Forrester's going to have to probably give that position back, you'd imagine. Or was Twisted properly out?
No, because you got to remember, it's from the safety car line at the end of the pit lane.
Because Twisted was in front of... Oh, he was technically... I think if you look at it from a racing line perspective, if you have the racing line on, it's when the racing line from the pit ends, isn't it? I'm sure it is.
Yeah,
so
it's
I
from,
think Forrester's legitimately just
line, where the line is on the exit of the pit lane, on the pit line, on the just before turn 1, there's a line across the track. That is where it matters, where you're ahead or not.
Wipes, you remember we said we should give Stocky a hug? Look where he is.
Fair play.
He's made the points, mate, and he's on the fresher tyres. If Stocky keeps this clean, he's going to get his first points since the beginning of March.
Come on, Stocky.
Go on, lad. He's become... Like, we're not even in the Alpha. Oh, great. Mercedes down in 13th.
I'm a steward, aren't I? Okay, yep. I think everyone from 9th upward is disqualified instantly, so all leave session.
Fuck off, you're just trying to get the Renault some fucking points here today, mate. King Chris accidentally got put in a Renault and still binned it, mate. You know what I mean? It's not been a good week for you guys.
What did I? No, I got 3rd. Well, I got 2nd, but apparently not.
I've heard that reserves are no longer being classified, so me and Wyburn come 1st and 3rd, but then I've heard that Wyburn and Gilbert decided to slag off a religion, so I take the win. Don't fucking know. Don't fucking know. Now, Raikkonen Forever, remember, does have a drive-through vibe, so Raikkonen Forever will be, unfortunately, falling out of the favoured.
Alan Keys has put that in the chat, saying that he's 11th. But yeah, he has got a drive-through.
He has got a drive-through. Alan, by the way, I'm not. In fact, I'm going to get my tablet back. Actually, this should be charged up by now. Surely to fucking God. I have got myself a couple. Oh, we got some new follows. Let's have a look here. Thomas Woodford, thank you very much. Thomas Woodford 01, thank you very much for the follow. Fantastic there, superstar. As well, DRPI 314159, thank you very much. Raikkonen fucking 11th, we still have a chance. Alan, he has got a drive-through penalty, of course. Chris said slowing up out of nowhere. Just having a look back. Kind of unbelievable stuff here. Mate, like Raikkonen is properly Forrester 19 DNFs. And who's that safety car in this lap? I believe that was Chris leaving the session, I'm assuming, wasn't it? Based on what I just saw there.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Yeah. Just double checking that. I saw it come flash up on the screen when I was walking back over from getting my tablet. Jono is still in prime position, guys. I just want to thank you as well. Stocky in the points, just said that as well there, Psycho.
But Jono does have that 5 second speed in the pit lane penalty.
Is he going to be able to put 5 seconds? That's a tall fucking order, that is.
Especially against who he's racing with.
Schumacher will need to keep Skillian behind him in order for it to happen. And that's a hell of a restart. Whoa! That's on stream. That was bullshit. Jesus Christ.
That's definitely
Clip that, Wibes, if you can, if you've seen that. That was absolutely awful.
I think I can just about see it on my
Schumacher
stream.
Schumacher sends it up the inside and takes the lead. Schumacher, great move.
What move?
That was a great move. Admittedly, come from nowhere. Obviously, we'll go with whatever the game gives us for podiums, guys, of course, but then we can obviously make any amendments and arrangements, and just simply so we don't have to do maths, because we don't have to do stewarding on the fly here. Rashi keeps P4. Rashi, he's nearly killed it. Sneaky, opportunistic. Thank you very much, sir. Up into P4. There you go. Rashi, great stop, great break in there by Rashi to avoid murder there, basically. Otherwise, Skillian's 10-second penalty might as well just stay because he'd be completely last. Considering how hard he would have been hit. Dolby P8. We've got Stocky all over the back as well, though. Remember, Soldier Jan, by the way, is somehow back into 9th after turning left on a straight. Don't know penalty! Skillian penalty! Where's... Oh, I was going to say, I forgot that Schumacher was in a Ferrari. I thought it was a Ferrari winning. Mate, everybody's kind of racking up the penalties here, going along. Look at, mate, you can see the entire field down the straight. Fucking love it. Hardman on Bish. These two have no love lost. Hardman round the outside. Great move there by Hardman. Moves up in a P6. What penalties are... Mate, these positions are going to be going up and down like a fucking yo-yo.
Oh, Johnny. He's on the inside.
Yes, Redmond. Oh, dink. Is he going to get him? Mate, these two have... Oh, my God. Who's got the biggest balls? Good. Oh, bit of a dink. Handbags, mate. Oh, big pile up. Jan Spawn. Jan Spawn, and who's hit him?
No, I think he got collected, buddy. I think he got collected.
Who did he get? Oh, yellow flag, yeah. Jan's still spinning like a top. Not ideal. I'm going to go back up top. I think it might have been the Renault, was it? The Renault or the Haas? I think it might have been the Renault.
It can't be Dolby, because Dolby's got...
Sure, it was Raikkonen, mate. Surely Raikkonen. Raikkonen was by him. Raikkonen was there.
Jan might have binned it himself then.
Jan was in P9. Jan was in P9. Stocky. No! Oh, no!
Oh, my God. What the
Oh, no. Stocky and Dolby.
Dolby died.
No, they locked wheels.
Oh.
They locked wheels.
Safety car.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Dolby and Stocky, mate, locked wheels. You know when you come out of Lesbo too? They locked wheels. Dolby's left rear, Stocky's right front, and they both just veered into the wall and nearly killed about 3 other people.
Okay, is anyone going to
Raikkonen has a drive-through still. What does he do now?
He'll just keep going. He'll have to stay out. Don't pit, try and serve
Forster
it.
pits.
Foster's and Bish is pitted.
Bish, they got on to
So I think they got caught up with the Soldier Jan incident.
No, Bish was way up the order, mate. Bish was like P5 or 6. He was gone from that.
Okay, so why is he's not
soft tyres? He's putting softs on.
That's but we're only going to have about
Jan says Stocky. Jan says it was Stocky that touched him. They go in the chat there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, mate, this has been a fucking absolutely mental Grand Prix. This, I tell you what, this has been the most entertaining one this season. Here we go then, folks. So we are now having the 3rd safety car of the Italian Grand Prix.
I was saying earlier, before this, wait, we're under the safety car, slow down a bit. What I was saying earlier about the second chicane haunts me is, do you remember the crash in year 2000? The massive launch when the McLaren launched into the... Yeah, and it obviously killed the Marshall, didn't it?
Off the top of my head, mate, do you know what? I did know it at the time. Yeah, I'm assuming it did, mate. I'm assuming it did. I just can't remember it.
It killed the Marshall. And it's still... And I don't know why it haunts me so much. I remember falling asleep one night watching... Do you remember on the old game, you got if you bought the right one, you got a DVD of the season, didn't you?
Yeah.
I remember watching
back in the days, man. You were going back in the day, you were, man.
Yeah,
I remember those days. They were brilliant.
Watching the DVD and waking up at that exact point when they said about the Marshal dying, and it's haunted me ever since.
Man, I remember, we all talk about F1 memories, mate. My first ever Formula 1 memory as cliche as this sounds, was Ayrton Senna dying. True story. I remember my mum and dad were watching it, and they never used to watch telly together, like, you know what I mean? They're never in the fucking house together long enough, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Working and all. I remember on Sunday, they sat down watching the race. It was a family tradition, we always watched it, you know what I mean? But I must have watched it before with him. But I remember I looked over and they were both crying. I've never seen either of them cry before. And I was like, what the fuck's... You know, obviously I wasn't swearing then because I was like 3 years old. Like, my daughter knows every word under the sun. And what's happening at Dolby? These two just don't like each other. They just don't like each other. God damn it.
Has he got damage?
No damage either side. Oh yeah, I was just saying how I remember my mum and dad crying. I was like, shit. You know what I mean? Obviously, but then going back to what I said, I was like 3-4 years old, so I didn't say shit, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just, when you mention haunting memories, it's just another one of them haunting F1 memories that kind of just linger with you. So back to the action here, Wipes. What now? Jono is pretty much out here. I don't think Jono, unless everyone else has lots of penalties. You know.
To be fair, what he needs Schumacher to back the field up. But Schumacher's got slide.
Jono's got 10 lap old softs. He's not going to be able to have the same sort of launch power that he had before. Forrester, by the way, is back on mediums, so I guess he's out of soft tyres now. Can just throw the mediums on. Guarantees he can get himself to the end, of course.
But yeah, you said about earliest memories. Mine was Schumacher, Spain, 96. Like, a complete masterclass of how to drive in the wet.
Damon Hill didn't have a masterclass that race, it must be said. Straight in the wall.
Oh, mate. No, that's the problem, mate, and that's what, like, when you watch Schumacher, when you watch him, like, do you remember that race in Canada, 2011? When it was wet, Schumacher dominated throughout. He passed, like, near on everyone.
Yeah, I noticed he pretty much nearly on the podium, wasn't he? I think he was. Here we go, right, mate, let's get back on. We've got 3.
He was second.
Oh, God, sorry. I was going to say we're back rolling now.
Memory lane. Yeah.
Memory lane, mate. Let's go and make some more memories. 3 laps to go here. Hopefully not bad ones. Right, okay, here we go. So we've got ourselves here. Jono, Schumacher, Skillian, Sneaky, Rashi, Hardman, Raikkonen. Raikkonen's still there, but he's going to have to save that drive-through. Or it'll give him a 20-second penalty.
Yeah, so either way, he's screwed. Rashi is eyeing up Sneaky. I think they're all Skillian's had a bad launch.
Jono's gone. Skillian's kind of become caught in the bottom here behind him. Schumacher's absolutely flying down the back straight here, or down the main straight. Oh, that is bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. When can he save it? When can he save it, mate? He had like, there was one lap, wasn't there?
No, there's 2 laps.
Jono's made a mistake. Schumacher around the outside. Before Curva Grande. Schumacher takes him. Jono was having a fight back here. Jono.
Back on him.
Raikkonen's last session, don't blame me, Raikkonen will be seen you in Canada, mate. Such bad fortune there from Raikkonen.
Skillian's watching on.
Just flicking up and down the order, mate, here. Dolby's been overtaken by Forrester. Schumacher looking odds-on favourite here for the win here, isn't he, mate? But he does have the medium tyres on, and both sets of tyres are now going to be fucked from all angles. Hardman down to 7th. Twisted's done Hardman. Twisted has done Hardman. Twisted, who's on fresher softs, moves up into P6. Don't forget about Twisted.
Hardman's coming back at him, mate. Hardman's on the inside.
Jono, what? Jesus Christ.
Hardman's
out. Yay, overtook him illegally, but yeah, whatever. No, he got a penalty for it, mate, so it's fine. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
No, Twisted coming back at him as well.
Mate, he did make the move. He did cut the corner to make the move, but got the penalty, so, you know, fair enough. Twisted on the inside of Hardman, these two.
Oh, Skillian, run wide.
Jesus,
Skillian's trying to get the opportunity to tie.
Look at this, coming down. Jono, Schumacher. I don't know. Too many people. Not enough beer. Right, here we go. Jono on the outside. Schumacher. Very, very nice little squeeze here. Skillian just remains P3. Sneaky P4. Not be able to make a move there. You've got there Rashi having another fantastic drive in P5. He's been up in the top 5 the entirety of the race. And look at this here. Twisted and Hardman there, 6th and 7th. We've got ourselves Rara's in fucking 8th. What the fuck? He was down in fucking 18th, man. Jono. Skillian's gone off. Oh no. Hardman at the inside of him. Twisted at the inside of him.
Got him as well. Oh, no, Twisted
no, he's not. No, Skillian managed to get the momentum back right at the correct time there. Skillian may have just dropped the podium here. Remember, of course, he did that 10-second penalty, which I'm assuming is going to be removed because it was kind of bullshit. Mate, there's not going to be there's no DRS. There's no DRS.
No, there won't be.
Is there? Oh, they might be on 27.
Yeah, there will be to Ascari. That's it.
Rara's managed
like we had Tuesday.
Literally.
like we had
Don't mention
Tuesday.
that.
You have it
Do
to
not
us going.
mention that. I don't want to think about it. Oh, Forrester and Stocky! Mate, we don't know who's going to finish where. There's been penalties coming across the screen like a bloody video printer from the old teletext days. Sneaky's found himself in P3 here. And look at this.
Rashi.
Rashi! Oh my
Rashi's
god!
left.
No, it's took Skillion's wing off before it happened.
Oh no!
Oh my god, man. Skillion's fuming. Yeah, there's no blame. There's no blame, mate. Rashi just lost connection.
Yeah, he's not even online.
Oh my god.
I'll invite him, but I think it's going to be too little, too late.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do for points, though. Pete
Well,
says shame.
is,
It is a
mate,
real shame, mate. Crying shame. He's done the entirety of the race.
Yeah, I don't think you can knock his point. Oh, he's joined. He's joined.
He's going to be losing points anyway
fine.
here, so...
Yeah, it depends when does he get in his car. He's going to wait. He's going to... Well, we'll give you the
what am I doing
automated
going back
5
here?
lights.
Sneaky and Jono. Sneaky does have Jono on the DRS all the way down to a sky, but Jono has it as well. Forgive me, mate. We've got to go back to the action here.
Yeah. Hardman's in 4th.
What? Oh, of course, Skillion lost the position, didn't he?
Hardman twisted. Side by side.
Hardman twisted.
Oh, twisted.
Twisted, he held it.
No,
Sneaky's got Jono. Sneaky's got Jono. What an amazing end to the Grand Prix. Stocky and Rashi.
Oh.
Rashi's back in his car.
What's going to happen with points?
Rashi's back in his car.
What's going to happen?
I don't know where he was going to fucking finish. I have no idea, mate. Schumacher crosses the line. I'm assuming he thinks
Schumacher's weaving.
Schumacher wins.
So he's got
Sneaky
no
second. Jono well down. Jesus Christ. Hardman third. Twisted on the podium. No, he's not. No, he's not. Wait a minute. What the? Where was Jan? 1, 2, 3. Jan was in 9th.
Jan was 9th.
What the fuck?
That was epic.
What the living? What the flying jipper? Just... I have no words.
So...
Okay, skip this. I'm going to get to the important stuff. What? I've no... Wow.
Are you fucking joking? Stocky on once.
Yeah, I've just seen that.
Twice.
We'll deal with all the
Who is
comments and shit, guys. Dolby. Yeah, actually got points.
Okay.
How the fuck has he managed that? Anyway, right. No, I don't know where we finished. So this is gonna. So we got Schumacher did take the win here through crazy circumstances. Sneaky gets second. Yang got third. Fuck knows how. Twisted fourth. Bish fifth. Stocky has got sixth.
Wow!
Wait, how is Forrester there? Rashi still got 8th. Jono fell to 9th. 9th. Fucking hell. Hardman got 10th. Hardman scraped a point in the end. Rara fell out of the points after everything. Skilling, of course, had the incident with Rashi's AI. And, well, I call it an AI. He was out of the session by then.
Yeah, but remember, obviously, Skillion's got 10 seconds to be moved back, which doesn't actually change anything.
Dolby, of course, suffering there. Big star. Yeah, Skill said game is a fucking joke. You can barely blame Rashi for that either. He didn't have a choice. He didn't have his car just lagged into Skillion's front wing. Guys, get in the party. Tick your boxes. Quick interviews here, guys. Can't go to head off, but unbelievable. That was the best one yet for a while. Okay, Schumacher. I'm just going to go straight in. Talk about your race.
Yeah, it was a good race. Unfortunately, quali I got that 5-second place penalty because of that. I was trying to give your teammate a toe, and apparently I thought I was blocking him, so it gave me a penalty for that. But yeah, look, I didn't mean to qualify in this off, so I sort of messed up my break. And
we were
but
pissing ourselves at you. You slowed down still. Go on, mate.
But I knew a lot of the guys on mediums anyway that off the line anyway. I knew the softs would be the better tyre, and I was still happy enough anyway. And then, yeah, put on the mediums and was able to go to the end. Was happy enough to go to the end. So yeah, it was a good win. I didn't expect to win it. I thought Jono would win it, but no, it was a good win.
Penalties for Jono, of course, causing him issues in that sense. So, of course, mate, Schumacher will be seeing you tomorrow night, of course, on Pete's stream. Really quick interview this because I've got to head off. I've got nicotine rush. So I need a fag. Ultimate professionalism here. But no, well done, mate. 25 points. Good guesting performance for yourself, but that is, of course, 25 points for Team Ferrari. Well done.
Cheers.
Same. No, not on it. Sneaky. Same question. You've had a bit of a fun one today. Top to bottom to top again. Talk us through.
I felt like a Jensen Button in Canada, just without the winner's trophy. Did not. What got me is that start. I didn't even let go of the clutch, and the car just went nope. It just went forward, and I was just like, I'm gonna have to accelerate now, otherwise I am gonna screw myself over. But dropped it back, put it into overdrive mode, pushed through the field. Safety car come out, went on softs, and it brought me back in the race.
Which safety car? There's too many of them.
First one.
But no, man, top drive for you, mate. Of course, extending the championship lead. The only time we've ever really been beaten this season is by reserve drivers, so that's intriguing. None of the regulars have been able to get it yet, pretty much. So hopefully we'll be able to see someone step up to the plate, mate, for Canada. Well done, though. 18 points again. I don't know who got the fastest lap, so if whoever got it, then
Jono.
get an extra point. Jono got.
He gets 2 points.
Oh, should have way more points than that, but we'll move forward from that, though. Now, I've got a quick question. How the fuck are you here, Jan? How the hell are you here? If you've included your audio, mate, as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, we'll start with your questionable decision when you were going down between the two Lesbo corners of turning left on the straight, which was kind of an unusual line to take. But other than that, right now, talk about your race, please, John.
Yeah. That happens when you get touched in the back and you get slammed into the wall.
Oh.
But after
Oh, we missed that.
We missed that part.
but after that, I just keep going. Keep myself penalty free, hoping for the safety car again, like Monday. And especially after the last crash when I got hit by another car. And I thought, oh, that's my race over. But then hope for the last safety car, and there it was.
I'm pulling off 15 points. Well, Jan, obviously guesting in this division, but your second podium of the week, mate. Well done. And congratulations there, bud. Red Bull, big points for them.
Thanks.
So tomorrow night, guys, sorry for cutting this short. To be fair, I used to talk a lot in podium interviews, but then I actually did a podium interview with my commentary partner once that lasted 25 minutes, so it kind of ruined my ability to fucking talk anymore. But no, guys, a fantastic race from start to finish. To be fair, the game kind of ruined it more than other individuals. I know there was a few instances. Any clips, guys? Wybinator, RRF1 Pete, PTR 86. Fire them over to him tomorrow night.
Pause.
No
one could clip.
Well, I guess the stewards have an easy job tomorrow then. Right, okay, we'll move on. But no, there was a few incidents, obviously, but we've got a few. Right, guys, so I believe it is another trip around Monza tomorrow night with Pete, with the Friday drivers. You'll be seeing, of course, Irel Schumacher in that particular Grand Prix. He'll be hoping for a back-to-back night win. So, clips to Wyben and PTR, mate. So I will turn around and say, guys, thank you very much for watching. Wybes, thank you very much for commentating me again, mate. Even though the start of the stream was an absolute atrocious shit show, if you have to go back and watch it, it was hilarious.
We was racing at Austria, it was just a shambles.
If I had a beer and it all went better, but guys, no, thank you very much for watching today, guys. Much love, all the best, and from everybody here at RF1 and the hashtag PMS production crew, much love, all the best. Thank you, bye for now.